Hi there, Gemini. It's Rebecca from Birds and the Bees Tarot. I'm going to be using a deck that I have designed, which is now available to buy, and the details are in the description box. I'm also doing personal readings for $30. The details are down in the description box as well. This reading, Gemini, is for the Mercury retrograde that we are having at present. And we are also having the full moon on the 6th. Now, this is the wolf moon. It used to be called the old farmer's moon. Now, it's called the wolf moon because years ago it was likely that the howling of the wolves were heard at this time. But, I mean, wolves howl for all different reasons. Being that they could be hungry, they're also defining their territory, locating pack members or reinforcing social bonds or coordinating hunting. So anyway, but it is called the wolf moon. It's a micro moon, so it's the opposite to a super moon. The super moon is actually, super moon is a close moon, and the micro moon, as you can imagine, is a small moon, so it's the furthest away. We are in Mercury retrograde, and that is until the 18th. So expect delays, frustrations, and miscommunications. If you're feeling tired or disorientated, you can blame it on Mercury retrograde, because the planet of communication and cognitive function is spinning backwards. So that's why you may be feeling your brain is make twice as hard to work. So that's the excuse that you can give to everyone as to why you're tired. Okay, so we are looking for the first card, which is the present base of this particular story, and we're going to be getting that out for you, Gemini, right now. As this is to do with the full moon, I'd probably check out your moon sign. If it turns out to be a love reading, it would be a good idea to look at your Venus for your feminine energy and your Mars for your masculine energy. Okay, so what's the first card out for this story, please? Spirit for Gemini. What's happening for them at this time? What's going on for Gemini at this time, please, Spirit? I've had a good couple of readings, so hopefully this one will be too. I've just got a little thing that I have found. A group of Geminis is called a debate team, so I thought that quite funny. So I've also done a Libra reading as well, and a group of Libras is called a fashion show. A group of Aries is called a bonfire. So that's quite funny. All right, so I'm looking at the present base. Just one card for Gemini, please, Spirit. What's happening for them during Mercury retrograde and this full moon time? Mercury does go direct on the 18th. So we can expect that things will be improving for us in that time. Oh, after that time, sorry, communications, etc. First card out for you, Gemini, is you are going to be getting a wish fulfilled. The Nine of Cups talks about having a wish, something that you've wanted. The universe is sending in something for you, and you are going to be getting something good, hopefully, come into your life. You can see on this card that I've designed, there's two younger people at a disco or a dance or whatever. They're having a drink, they've got no cares in the world, they're just listening to some music. So that's what my interpretation of the Nine of Cups is all about. A wish fulfilled, no worries, and just having a good time and, yeah, enjoying life. So that's what is the base of your reading. Okay, so your desire, your hope, your mindset at the moment or your feelings. Let's get that out for Gemini, please, Spirit. Okay, so your feelings at the moment or your desires or your hopes is you possibly could be waiting on a message to come in. Pages are messages, and as it is a sword, it is communication, and it is news. So you're waiting on a message possibly from someone, maybe it could be a child or it could be someone younger than you, but it is a message, whether it be in the mail, email, YouTube, I don't know, whatever way we receive messages. We don't receive them through telegrams or anything like that anymore, but you are waiting on a message to come in. Could be a message coming in from a air sign, which is yourself, possibly another air sign, being an Aquarius, possibly. Okay, so the third card out for what is helpful at the moment or what's going to be in your favour. You have obviously not been sleeping. What is going to be in your favour at the moment is to get some rest. Get some rest, relax, whether that be put some tunes. Don't look at your phone, but I mean, you can have a look on YouTube and look at things, music to go to sleep to. Move your phone away if you're constantly grabbing it through the night. You may have been worried about concerning yourself about something. So maybe some meditation music or less coffee at night. You may have had lots of worries. But this card here is what is going to be helpful for you or what's going to be in your favour is if you get some rest. Get some sleep and some rest. Okay, so what is going to be challenging you, the opposing energies or the preventions for this reading? Okay, we're looking at that now for you. The challenges. What's the challenge for Gemini? The challenge for Gemini is wanting a relationship. So you possibly may have broken up with someone. You may have sent out a message. You may have put it out to the universe that what you want is a relationship, a desired relationship, and that's what's been keeping you up at night. You may have been in contact with, you may have even been starting a business up or something and waiting to hear back from, it could be a job or anything, but you're wanting to be in union with someone. So at the moment, that is challenging you. So the challenges for you are either to keep a relationship or to want a relationship or who knows, to get rid of a relationship, but it looks to me that the desire or the hope or your feelings are that you want to be receiving a message. It's keeping you up at night, and the challenge is that you want a relationship or you want to be in a relationship. Or it could be the relationship that you're in at the moment is challenging you. Okay, Gemini. All right, so now we are looking for the outcome, maybe to provide an answer or the advice needed for you at the moment, Gemini. What's the advice needed or the outcome or possibly an answer for Gemini for this time, please? Let's move this over here a bit so you can, there we go, that's better. If it becomes more focused. There we go. Okay, so the outcome and the advice is that you are in a new, emerging into society as a beautiful new person. The world talks about new. So you have stepped off like an old time and you're moving into a new time. Okay, now we have just finished up with the age of Pisces moving into age Aquarius. So it is a very different time. As a Gemini, you will be feeling this time stronger as you're an air sign and you're in line with Aquarius being a fellow air sign. So the age of Aquarius is a very new time. People are different. It's not going to be necessarily Christianity, and it's not necessarily going to be the norms as in, you know, the husband-wife relationship as we've got to know. This is a new time. It's the world. So Gemini, this is all good news for you. Okay, so the world for you. The end, this is the last card in the Major Arcana. So we're talking about completion, wholeness, achievement. There are happy endings and success. So you might be literally traveling the world. There's a new level of consciousness. It's talking about abundance. So it could be that you have asked someone to be in a relationship with you, and this is why this sleepless night's happening. You are going to receive a wish fulfillment. You could be possibly in fret because you're wanting to send out a message, you're not knowing what to say, it could be. And this is why you're keeping yourself up at night. You're wanting that union with that person, but this is a new, like you've completed the old cycle and you've moved into the new cycle. So it's talking about success. There could also be a large project or a period in your life that is coming to a successful conclusion. So that could be a relationship and you're moving on. But if you're not there yet, you can take that card as a sign that you are on the right path, though, Gemini. Okay, so I am going to clarify a couple of these cards for you. I'm going to clarify that Two of Cups, just if we can find out who or what might be to do with that relationship. Two of Cups talks about being in union with someone. So clarifying the Two of Cups, please, Spirit. Clarifying the Two of Cups. Clarifying the Two of Cups. Okay. Choices. The Two of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Cups. You may have many choices to choose from. So possibly you're waiting on a message or you're wanting to send a message out, which is keeping you awake. But Two of Cups this is actually your challenge. Your challenge is having a relationship because you've got too many choices. That's what's happening. So you want a wish to come true. You're wanting to send a message or you're waiting to receive a message. It's keeping you up at night. You're worrying, but to be helpful, you need to get some sleep. You are wanting a relationship, but there's too many choices for you at the moment. This is a new cycle. You've stepped off one hamster wheel onto a new hamster wheel, so it's a new time for you. I'm also going to clarify that Page of Swords, or just to give you possibly a little bit more information, Gemini. Okay, clarifying the Page of Swords, please. Clarifying the Page of Swords for Gemini. Okay. You may feel restricted. The Eight of Swords, something is keeping you from moving. Something is keeping you from sending a message. That's how I read it. Something's keeping you from sending a message. Either you're blocked on social media, or someone's blocked you in regards to their phone number or whatever. But that is what's keeping you restricted. This person is blindfolded. They can get out of there because there is gaps in the swords. So you are able to get in contact with someone that you want to. It could possibly be with a Libra, because that is a Libra card. Justice talks about a Libra, or you are wanting to have your time. You believe that it's your time and that you should be in this relationship. Or it could be that you've made an offer, or you want to make an offer to someone, but you haven't maybe done it the right way. The challenge for you is wanting the relationship, or possibly a couple of choices. But yeah, so that's the challenge, is that you have a couple of choices. That's what's going on for you, Gemini. Okay, so I've just found another thing in my, as I go along, I find different funny things along the way. As I said, I think I've already told you this, Gemini. A group of Geminis is called a debate team. Yes, that's right. Very funny, I believe. All right, so I am going to get you an oracle card out now so we can see what is going to tie this together. All right, so this is for Mercury retrograde, which goes direct on the 18th, and also for the full moon, which is coming up on the 6th of January. Okay, so let's get a card out for Gemini so we can see what they may be needing to hear. Spirit, what do Gemini need to hear at this time? Nothing. You don't need to hear anything. I don't know. Okay. All right. Eternal love. This is what you need to hear, Gemini. Let's see. Okay, happiness, harmony, fulfillment. And it is number 24. Something is resolved soon. A new page is turned as a concern you have dissolves and gives way to a period of sunshine. A time to relax and enjoy life, free of the worry and doubt that have cast a gross shadow over your life for the past few weeks. During the coming month or so, try to spend some time in nature. Allow yourself to reconnect with Gaia's nurturing and healing power. Immerse and surround yourself in her natural beauty, for she will help you restore your balance. Harmonize your energy centers and replenish your body, mind, and spirit. It may be difficult for you to switch off at first, but after a few days, as your thoughts slow down, you will settle into a new and more relaxed rhythm. Make the most of this opportunity while you can. The affirmation for you, Gemini, is: I am physically and emotionally connected to the healing power of Mother Earth. I surround myself with her beauty and feel a deep sense of peace. I am free of worry. Each day I grow stronger and more relaxed. My life is in perfect balance. So there we go, Gemini. That's a pretty good reading. So from what I can see, you have the wish coming in, a wish of fulfillment, either wanting to send a message or you are sending a message to someone else, feeling a bit restricted, but you are able to get yourself out of there. You may have commitments. You may have work commitments. You may have children, family, etc. commitments. The person that you want to message or receiving a message from could be a Libra. We're talking about justice here. So this may be in regards to a legal case as well. It could be in regards to a divorce or anything like that. Maybe possibly you want to make an offer to someone, or someone is going to make an offer to you. This is keeping you up at night. It is suggested that you try and get some sleep. You can either get some sleeping music. This always helps me. Always put music on and I just drift off to sleep. There's so many things on YouTube that you can do. Possibly wanting a relationship but having choices. So this is a new cycle. Remember that. So you are at the end. You are at the completion of this. Maybe you're accepting the end of a relationship and wanting to start anew. I'm not sure, but this is a new cycle for you. So you've stepped off one hamster wheel onto another hamster wheel. You have got the Oracle card, happiness, harmony and fulfillment and eternal love. So remember to release anything that you want on paper or say it to the universe. They're always around you to hear what's going on in your life. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Remember that to give the thumbs up if you like my readings or subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you in the next one. All right, take care, Gemini. All right, bye-bye.